Hello, it's John Heritage. I just wanted to send you this brief message as we head towards Christmas, just to reflect really on the last 12 months here at David Lewis, some of the highs, some of the lows, and some of our plans for the future. Well, I mean, what an amazing year in lots of ways in terms of starting to try to get back to some form of normality following COVID. That said, everybody across our services has continued to keep everybody really, really safe during the year. And for that, I know my executive colleagues and I know families and your colleagues are really grateful because despite everybody else going back to normal, particularly in our residential services and some of our clinical services, you've all still had to continue to wear PPE, so masks, and when in outbreak, other forms of enhanced PPE. So although life's gone back to normal for lots of people around us, we absolutely know that it's not quite the same for people within our services. Obviously we had the really hot weather during summer as well, so I can't imagine how difficult that must have been to try and carry on doing the great things you do day after day, but having to wear a mask and having to wear PPE. So just wanted to recognise that again and say again how grateful we all are for what you continue to do to keep people safe as we get back to some form of normality. During the year we've seen some things happen in our organisation that have started to help us get back to some form of normality. So our swimming pools reopened, the shops reopened, the cafes reopened, some of our day opportunities have reopened, and things have gradually started to get back to normal. And thankfully we don't have the fences on the site anymore, so it's nearly 12 months since they were removed. We've launched our new 3-year strategy. We have launched our new values, all of which some people have been involved in helping to create, including people we support, families, and you, some of our teams. So it's been an exciting year in that sense, in terms of being able to start to think about what the future looks like for us at David Lewis. That said, all of this has been done against the backdrop of really, really challenging circumstances for everybody at home, in terms of the cost of living crisis, and we know in work in terms of the real challenges we continue to have around recruiting and retaining staff. You'll have heard this before, we do an awful lot better than the social care average in the social care sector, but we know that still isn't good enough, and we know that actually that still creates real pressure for you delivering services day after day across everything we do. It's not just one element of our services. Generally, we as an organisation, we know we've got a number of gaps, and we're working really, really hard to try and fill those gaps, and also to do everything we can to help people to stay with us as long as possible, because we're nothing without the people that deliver services in our organisation and the people they support. I've had a fantastic year getting to know more and more people in the organisation, and getting out and about, working in some of our services, spending time with people we support, spending time with some of our brilliant staff teams, spending time with families, and doing a lot of work outside the organisation to help people understand more about what we are, who we are, what we do, and what some of our aspirations and plans are for the future. And importantly, what a fantastic provision we have here, and what life-changing differences that you, our colleagues, make every day to the people that we support. So I'll leave it there. I just wanted to again say a really, really big thank you to you all for what you do. I know over Christmas lots of you will be working, and you'll be making Christmas special for the people that we support. I've just been out and about on the site today again. It's Friday and it's Thursday even, and seeing lots of excitement for the Christmas parties that are happening today. I know there's been a number this week. So you do make life-changing differences every day. You are making Christmas really special for the people we support. And I hope if you are off during Christmas you manage to get some rest. But thank you for everything you continue to do. And I'm looking forward to working with you in 2023, and hoping that the world looks a lot brighter for everybody in 2023. And that we continue to see some of the green shoots of recovery that we've seen within David Lewis this year. So huge thank you for what you do, with very, very best wishes for Christmas to you and your family, and very best wishes for a peaceful and prosperous 2023.